Hello, my name is Elliot Jones. I am the head of digital and co-founder at ADVSR.ai. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about the Advisor platform so that you can get started today. The simplest explanation for what Advisor is a marketing technology that powers a community of real estate professionals. We enable listing agents to co-brand or white label their property information as any other agent on the planet. And we provide that agent with the ability to seamlessly and frictionlessly share property information with their network, with their most active buyers to deliver a better service. We called the business Advisor for two reasons. ADVSR is an acronym for two words. One is advisor, the person that gives advice to their clients, but the other is advertiser, because everybody on the planet has the ability to advertise a product or a service to their network, whether their network is big, Instagram following, TikTok following, or just a small cohort of friends and family that you have direct access to. Whilst anyone can sign up for Advisor, we do manually verify every new account that signs up on the platform. We recognize that not only real estate professionals can sell real estate. It might be that a lawyer, a banker, an accountant might be a more efficient route to market or route to the buyer for you and your client. So whilst we primarily focus on the real estate sector, the platform is for everybody. So you may have received an email from an existing Advisor member inviting you to represent one of their properties. And you'll see that they have already populated your profile with your name, sometimes your headshot, your company details, and created your Advisor microsite. From that page, you can claim your profile to save you having to set up your account from scratch. If you scroll down to the bottom of your microsite, you'll see a button that says Claim Profile. Just click that and follow the on-screen steps to help you set up your account. So once your account has been created, the first thing you're going to want to do on the platform is update your profile further in the My Account section. So head over to My Account in the top right-hand corner and click Account Details. It's really important that you add a headshot and brand logo to your profile because these things appear on your microsite, which we'll come on to later. But also they are presented to other members in the community to put a face to a name and an email address, to bring relatability and accountability, and so that they know that you are who you say you are and that you are a human. So there are a few fields in the My Account section that you want to consider when updating your profile. The first one is your bio. This is the description of who you are, your track record, what you're specialized at in a body of copy. Now this appears on your microsite and is presented to future visitors, buyers, sellers, tenants, landlords who are researching who you are. The next thing you're going to want to update is your standard referral fee. Now this is the referral fee that you are offering to the Advisor community for the successful referral of a new client. Now, we'll come on to this later on in the video. Each property can have a separate referral fee, but this is the fallback referral fee that you are offering out to the network for any other transaction that a referred client transacts through you. The final thing that you want to update in that My Account section is your social media profiles. Again, these are presented to potential clients and the Advisor community through your microsite, but just gives further accountability and research potential so that people can find out exactly who you are, follow you on other channels, and connect with you over other media. The next tab in that menu is Track Record. This is the place where you will upload all of your previous transactions to display not only on your microsite, but on your pitch documents for the benefit of future prospective clients, but also anyone visiting your microsite trying to find out who you are and what your specialisms are. Every new member on our platform gets a free microsite, which sits on their name, elliottjones.advsr.ai. Now your microsite is your shop window into your entire stock inventory. So every listing that you're either mandated to sell and have uploaded to the platform or have been invited to represent via other members of the platform will sit on your microsite. What that means is you are able to create and curate a global hub of all of the real estate that you want to represent and give your clients and your customers one single place to see local and domestic properties that you are mandated on and global properties that you've been invited to represent via our platform. Some of our users curate their advisor microsite to represent who they want to be as a global real estate advisor. So for example, we have one user that requests to be an ambassador of all of the properties that have eco credentials. What she's created is a singular place that showcases all of the eco homes that are available in the market. You might do the same for new build or investment properties. You have the ability to curate your microsite however you choose. If you choose to subscribe on one of our more advanced plans, you can opt to have a feed of all the listings that you have been invited to represent to populate your existing website with. We recognize that it's likely that you've invested a significant amount of time and money in building your current website. So why not populate that with all of your global inventory via Advisor? The feed is simply an XML feed of content that refreshes instantly whenever your status is updated through the platform. What that means is if a listing agent chooses to delete a listing, it will instantly be removed from the feed. And as soon as you're invited to be an ambassador, upon acceptance, again, the listing will appear on your current website. So in this section, I'm going to go through step by step how you upload a listing to the platform. On the left-hand side, you'll see the option to add a property. This will open up our Add a Property module. And from there, you're going to want to key in some key details about the listing that you're uploading. These include things like the listing type, whether it's a sale or a rental or an auction, the listing title. Now this is the bit that appears on your microsite and is the first thing that potential customers and also agents see about your listing. So it's important to be concise yet descriptive. Property type, you'll recognize this from villas to apartments to penthouses. Currency, we are currency agnostic on the platform, so you can upload your listing in your local currency and it will be converted using real-time foreign exchange data into hundreds of currencies around the world so that whoever is looking at your property can see it in their local currency too. The price qualifier option gives you a few options of how your price is presented. You can always hide the price using the POA or price on application option. Otherwise, they're pretty self-explanatory. Bedrooms, bathrooms, and internal size in either square meters or square feet. We then ask you to input the property location. Now, we use this information to recommend prospective advisors to you, but you can always choose to hide the location of the listing to both the public and members of the platform by clicking the Do Not Show Exact Location on Listing option at the bottom. We then ask you to provide some key features of the property, and these are presented in bullet point format on the listing page so that prospective purchasers, but also advisors too, can quickly review what your listing is. The next piece of the puzzle is the property description. Now this is something that's often overlooked by agents, and let's face it, we're not always the best at writing property descriptions, which is why Advisor has created an AI description generation tool that takes into consideration all of the photos that you've uploaded, your key features, your price, your square footage, your listing title, and plows that all into our proprietary AI engine to write the perfect property description for your listing. Obviously, if you choose not to use that, you can always overwrite this with your own description that you've written yourself. The next section is about your property marketing preferences. So this is whether you want your property to be on market or off market. On market means it will appear on your microsite, it will appear on your ambassador's microsite, and it can be found via the property search. Off market is a far more discreet way of marketing your property. It won't appear on your microsite, it won't appear on your ambassador's microsite, and it cannot be Googled, which means the only way a prospective buyer or agent will see that information is if you yourself or an ambassador that you know and trust sends it to them. The final box in that section asks you to input your referral fee, which is the fee that you're offering the network to incentivize them to want to collaborate with you and refer their buyers to you. You can choose here from either percentage of sale price or percentage of net fee, and the choice is solely up to you. If you're interested to understand what referral fee you should be offering the network, I must add that there is no standard referral fee. Globally, referral fees range from 10% down to 0.5%. If you want to gauge where you sit within the market, I'd recommend having a look at the property search page where the referral fee against each listing is displayed within that search results. The next section of the property uploader is the photo gallery. In here, you can really simply drag and drop up to 35 photos to populate your gallery on your listing page. Now, it's really important here that you upload unbranded and unwatermarked photos. These photos are used to populate not only your version of the listing page, but your ambassador's version too. And they'll be far less likely to want to promote your property if it's got your brand logo or your watermark on the listing. And in fact, your property is likely to be rejected by our algorithm if you choose to upload images with a watermark or a logo embedded. Now, we recommend that every property has a video uploaded with it. These videos are embedded on the listing page of not only yours, but your ambassador's microsite. So it's important that they are unbranded and don't feature you talking through that property, because again, you want your ambassadors to seamlessly and frictionlessly share this with their network. If you have floor plans for your listings, again, we thoroughly recommend you upload them. They are accessible via your listing page and also your ambassador's listing pages. And the final folder on that page is the marketing materials folder. This is the place where you upload all of the marketing materials, whether it be social media content, portrait images, landscape images, video content, landscape video content, but also things like brochures, PDFs, additional floor plans, site plans, that sort of thing. And you make those available to your ambassadors to help them promote your property to their network. The main difference between on-market and off-market properties on Advisor is their visibility and accessibility. Off-market listings cannot be Googled. They cannot be accessed from Advisor's microsite, which means they won't appear on either your microsite or your chosen ambassador's microsite. And they don't appear in the property search, which means no agent on the platform can request to be an ambassador. Conversely, on-market properties will appear on your microsite, which means people can stumble across them. On-market properties will also appear in the property search, which means other members within the community can request to represent your property as an ambassador. When you upload a new listing to the platform, you'll be asked to input your referral fee. Now, this is the fee that you are offering to the Advisor network to incentivize them to represent and promote your property to their clients and refer business back to you. There are two options when it comes to inputting your referral fee: percentage of sale price and percentage of net fee. We let you dictate per listing what you're willing to offer to the network to incentivize them. In this short section, I'm going to explain how you invite someone to be an ambassador for your listing. Once you've uploaded your listing onto the platform, you're going to want to navigate to the Advisor search and filter down our entire community to the most relevant or appropriate advisors for your listing. Once you've done that and identified who specifically you want to represent your listing, the process is very simple. On the right-hand side, you should click Actions, then Assign a property. At this stage, you're given the option to choose either full marketing permission or discrete marketing permission. If you choose full marketing permissions, your ambassador will be created a branded listing page of your property. The listing will appear on their microsite and they will gain access to the digital assets folder, which ultimately gives them permission to promote your property over digital channels. If you choose discrete marketing permission, however, they will only be presented with the branding listing page. The property cannot be Googled, it will not appear on their microsite, and they will not get access to the marketing content folder. Once you've chosen either full or discrete marketing permissions, you'll then need to assign which listings you want to share with them. And you can select multiple here. Once you've selected the properties, you'll be presented with 4 communication channels. If you choose the personalized email option, it will open your default email provider populated with their advisor link. That will allow you to personalize the email and to deliver that information from your own email provider. If you choose WhatsApp, it will open WhatsApp for web so that you can WhatsApp them directly to their WhatsApp inbox. If you choose to copy the link, it will simply generate the link and have that copied on your computer so that you can paste it through whatever channel you're communicating with that advisor through, whether that be WhatsApp DMs or iMessage, you choose. When you're invited to be an ambassador on Advisor, you're essentially being given the permission to represent the listing as if it was your own. As an ambassador with full marketing permissions, you can do things like post about it on your social media channels or include it in your email newsletter. If you're given discrete marketing permissions by the listing agent, that means they want you to discreetly share the listing, but only with your active buyers who might be interested in the property. So that would include channels like DMs or direct emails or iMessage, that sort of thing. When you invite an advisor to be an ambassador for one of your listings and choose on-market or full marketing permissions, they'll automatically get access to the marketing content folder, which consists of all of the marketing materials that you have uploaded to assist them in representing your property. As you can see on this page, they can rebrand, crop, insert their headshot, or insert their brand logo onto any of the images or videos that you've chosen to upload, which further incentivizes them to share your properties over social media, thus generating for you greater reach and greater exposure for your clients' properties. If you regularly collaborate with the same advisors for your listings, you might choose to create a team to speed up your process. Some of our members choose to create teams based on location, so it might be the Miami team or the North London team, or the Florida team, or the Singapore team. The process for creating a team is started from the advisor search. On the right-hand side, click Actions, then click Add to Team. Select the team that you want to add that person to, and click Add to Team. You get to choose how you structure your teams, but they'll be made available to you and only you to speed up your process when filtering the advisor search. If you're unsure as to who you want to invite to be an ambassador for your listings, you can always use our recommendation engine to steer you in the right direction. We analyse thousands of data points from page views to listing values to social media profiles to track record to really understand who are the most appropriate advisors to be ambassadors for your listing. Simply choose the market that you're looking to access, whether that be a country or a continent, and from there, we'll suggest the most appropriate ambassadors to represent your clients' properties. You might find that when looking for someone in particular in the advisor search that they're not there. If that happens, you'll be presented with a form to fill out to invite someone to join advisor. So simply type in their name, their email address, and their telephone number, and we'll do the rest for you. Their account will immediately be created in the platform so that you can seamlessly and quickly share your property information with them. In the background, we'll add things like their headshot, their company profile, so that their microsite looks the part when they receive that information. In this section of the video, I'm going to explain all about your property performance dashboard. Every listing on Advisor gets a unique property performance dashboard, which showcases how your property is performing online. It's the consolidation of all of the listing views that either you or your team of ambassadors have generated. It showcases things like where in the world the listing has been viewed from, which gives you an indication as to which buyer markets are interested in that particular listing. It also highlights the trend over time, so you can see which campaign activations are generating more exposure for your clients' properties, which content is being most readily shared by your team of ambassadors. But most importantly, it allows you to appraise your team of ambassadors, because one by one you can see which ambassador has generated the most traction or exposure for your listing. Each week, when you sit down with your clients, you can present this information to them and really cement yourself as the most efficient route to market for them and their property. At the top of your dashboard, you'll see the Share Dashboard button. This allows you to share a link to your dashboard directly with your clients, which means they can check the performance of their property from anywhere in the world at any point in time. The dashboards present data in real time, so that will give them a live indicator of how you and their property are performing.